very fast, haven't they?
Yeah, over the past week.
So is it literally, I mean, am I right in saying over half of 2019 Conservative voters want Johnson to go?
Yeah, that's basically it. And that, as you were sort of alluding to, there wasn't the case before. This is a shift we've seen happen because of the news stories of the past week. It was around a third of Conservative 19 voters who wanted him to go. Now it's the majority. We've seen the Prime Minister tonight apparently being unmovable, saying he isn't going anywhere. And the key reason that he's saying he isn't going anywhere is because 14 million people voted for him in 2019. The thing is, about 7.5 of those 14 million now think he should resign. And actually, it's those cabinet ministers who are asking him to resign who are doing what a majority of those 14 million Conservative voters want. Not Boris Johnson.
He's virtually a squatter now, then, isn't he, at number 10, if we think of it in those terms? Isn't it interesting? I mean, clearly, the allegations against Chris Pincher that go back for many, many years, and it all reeks of entitlement, it all reeks of being able to get away with it, it all reeks of abusive behaviour. But of itself, it's one, you could argue, it's one bad apple. And there's one bad apple everywhere you go in life. What is it about Pinchergate that has led to this rapid shift in public opinion on Boris Johnson?
I think it's the straw that broke the camel's back. Ultimately, it's the straw that broke the camel's back when it comes to Conservative Party MPs. Look, there's only so long you can go on with sort of scandal after scandal after scandal before people eventually turn around and go, you're too busy dealing with scandals and you're not busy enough running the country.
You're not running the country.
And I think, the Cabinet, Conservative MPs, voters to a certain extent, have turned around this week and have decided that we're basically past that breaking point.
What could we expect to see? I mean, in rough terms, vague terms perhaps, what can we expect to see in the next set of general election opinion polls? What sort of lead do you think Labour might be on there?
Oh, I mean, I think that we'll start to see polls which show double-digit Labour leads. We'll be in the territory, I think, mostly opinion polls over the past few months have been showing Labour leads that would mean a hung Parliament. I think it's not unreasonable now that in the coming weeks, most opinion polls, or a lot of opinion polls, will probably show Labour leads that would put Keir Starmer into Downing Street.
And the Conservatives back down at 29-30%, that sort of number?
That kind of thing as well. And here's another stat that I'm going to be looking out for over the next days, which is how far Boris Johnson's approval ratings fall. There may be a point over the next week when we're going, Boris Johnson, he's now less popular than Jeremy Corbyn was when he won that general election in 2019. We're really not far away from that being the case anymore.
Chris Curtis, keep close to us, keep in touch.